In the past years, the sequels have been one of the most hated movie trilogies of all time, and for no good reason. Meanwhile, the prequels are constantly getting praised for also no good reason, along with 80-year-old original trilogy fans thinking the old movies are better. There's many reasons why the sequels are better, but tonight I'm going to be focusing on these two. The sequels are an upgraded version of the original trilogy and the prequels. A good example of this is in the lightsaber fights. The prequels are very fast-paced and weak. It looks more like they're just dancing around and not really trying to hit each other. In the sequels, though, every single strike is eventful and matters. It feels a lot more stronger and cinematic. The Force as well is much more entertaining. For example, Palpatine's Force lightning in Revenge of the Sith versus The Rise of Skywalker. He just sits there on the ground and cries, but in the other ones, he destroys his entire fleet of spaceships. In The Last Jedi, we see this cool part where Leia, the spaceship, gets shot down and she pulls herself back using the Force. Luke doesn't even get good at using the Force until what looks like the third movie, but Rey can use the Force right off the bat and allows for way cooler scenes. The common difference here is the Force being a weak little tricks versus sequels where the Force is an actual superpower. Now, ask yourself a question. What was the coolest part about the battle on Hoth? Luke flying around in this walking machine thing and having it fall to the ground? I mean, it's just lame. In The Last Jedi, we get this awesome part where Finn is driving headfirst into this fire laser thing, and then this chick comes and saves him. This perfectly wraps up their side story of this movie and was way better than Anakin and Padme's in Episode 2. I can't talk about The Last Jedi though without mentioning this amazing scene where everybody loves, where Vice Admiral Holdo flies this ship into the First Order's fleet at hyperspeed and saves everybody. She's such a hero and is one of my favorite characters in all of Star Wars. I love how Kylo Ren just constantly changes sides in these movies. In The Force Awakens, he kills his dad, so we think he must be a bad guy. But then, in The Last Jedi, we see his sad backstory and realize he's actually in the right. Only later in the movie, for him to take control of the First Order and be a bad guy again. But then, in The Rise of Skywalker, he turns good again. I like the unpredictability of these movies. I'm so glad that Han Solo died because main characters of the original trilogy were just so boring and annoying, and they just had nothing going for them. I think the sequels versions of them were just so much better and interesting. People constantly say that Anakin's a better character than Rey, but I think she's just so much more likable and interesting than him. This doesn't make any sense to me how Anakin became Darth Vader. The overall writing of Revenge of the Sith was just lazy and bad. Overall, the sequels are better in every single way. But the movies aren't just good. The new TV shows they're making are better in the old ones as well. I hate all the animated cartoons with no plot, like the Clone Wars, Rebels, and Andor. It's just no competition that the Book of Boba Fett, Mandalorian Season 3, Star Wars Resistance, and best of all, The Acolyte are such amazing pieces of work. I'm done, bro. This is so stupid.